All right, let's get this done. I'm going to play Yorck here by request. This is for Cowboy Ronan. Now, if you weren't here at the top of the stream, you might have missed tomorrow evening, the back half of the official World of Warships stream. I'm going to be over there, I think, with Bogsy. And we're going to be doing a little bit of education and learn how to play on the German cruiser line. So if you have some interest in those ships or questions or whatever, come on by. We'll try to talk through it. He and I traded some messages today about kind of what we wanted to do and more or less how we wanted to do it. I think we've got a roughed out little plan since it kind of came together in about 20 minutes. So hope to see you there. But definitely, if you're interested in the ships, these ships, come on by. All right, we're bottom tier again. Striker's on my team at least, so I've got at least one competent teammate. That's good to see. You're welcome, Lawman. I know, Striker. Why are we screwed? What makes you say we're screwed? You're the ash can? I mean, look, you've got cruisers to shoot at and 3 different Tier 7 battleships. You'll probably be okay. You'll probably be fine. It'll be fine. Look, Striker, it's going to be fine. What are you worried about, buddy? It's fine. It's no problem. Look, at least we don't have to deal with... Look, you know what Ashitaka really hates that you don't have in this game, Striker? Planes. You don't have to deal with planes. Ashitaka's idea of anti-aircraft is 2 angry old dudes on deck throwing empty sake bottles at planes, right? So, like, you don't have... At least you don't have that to worry about as well. The worst matchmaking you can get in an Ashitaka is bottom tier with a tier 8 carrier. And let's just go on a limb and say it's a Kaga. Like, that's literally the worst matchmaking you can get in an Ashitaka. Because that Kaga looks at you and sees a light but delicious snack for his enjoyment. GMAC, no one can resist the shenanigans. That's why you're here, right? Welcome in. I mean, this is actually one of the first games tonight we haven't had a carrier in it. So, you know, I'm actually kind of pleasantly surprised. Are you serious, Gaelrond? I bet that ended badly for him. Under no circumstances should a Kaga be highly effective against a Vermont. Oh, he'll land some torpedoes, but he should not be a serious problem. Nagato looks AFK. Now, I'm doing something in Yorck that I ordinarily don't recommend in a German heavy cruiser, and that is moving up quickly. What I always tell people, certainly at a German heavy cruiser, is you're here for the long game. So move up at half speed, you know, play back, etc., etc. I'm getting away with this because I have hard island cover that lets me push up close to the cap to do things like molest the Z-46, who can spot me now. But even though he can spot me, none of his buddies have lines of sight to me. And given that I just took 3K off of him, that feels like a pretty good decision. Sown with the raid! What is up, my friend? How you doing, buddy? Can we please get a shout out for Mr. Sown when someone has a moment? Thank you much. Not sure why the Z-46 thinks he's got an amazing... Ah! The Shira detonated him! And then ate a whole face full of torpedoes because he's an idiot. I love this job. I love this game some days. No, I don't. That's a lie. I just lied. All right, we pushed the Z out of the cap. That's not such a terrible thing. The Scharnhorst doesn't really have good firing angles on me. I'm not super concerned about that guy right now. The Nagato, I think, is still AFK or something. I'm gonna move a little south. Now that we've more or less helped defend my destroyers, even though they were dumb. We're gonna try and light this Nagato on fire. And if I have to, I'll push up in Indianapolis's face and crush him like an eggshell. I got none of them over the island. That feels bad. Good morning. Good morning, Flying. How you doing, buddy? I'm going to use this convenient Convenient Japanese smokescreen that was handily left for me by my dead Shiratsuyu, who was at least marginally useful before he died. Nagato's looking. He's right here, Ray. He's looking at me. Oh, he's moving up. Ballsy. Actually, let's move up a smidge. And they push the Fletcher out of the cap. I don't know why. What in... Are you... Really? Sir. Guys, what do Germans do better than anybody else? Oh, that's a huge problem. Why is he firing HE at me? That's fine. Now, it's interesting that the Shira came down the channel with help. I find that more than a little curious. Now, the Alabama's salvo tells me some things. It tells me he's not super... He thought he was going to run into somebody else. I gotta think about how I'm going to play this engagement. His 16 inches can smash me through the bow. And he's got torpedoes to keep... He's got a buddy with torpedoes there to help keep him from potentially me charging. I need the Yugumo to get up here and spot. It looks like he's going to be doing that in a moment. That'll let me know where... See the Yugumo on the 7 line? He's going to have eyes on this Bama in a minute. That'll tell me where the dude is. There he is. He's reversing back into the smoke. What I have to wonder is, where's the Shira? Shira's torpedo salvo right there in front of me. I'm a little too close to this island to get shells on him. No, if the Bama had AP in the barrels, I'd be dead. That's what I expected to happen. I don't want the... How long is my hydro duration? 2.5 minutes? 2.5 minutes. What I don't want is I don't want the Shira to sneak up on me. He doesn't know I'm behind this island, but he probably suspects that I'm still here. He can see my plane if he's paying attention. I can also potentially reverse back and have shots on him where the Bama cannot help him out. Yep, Shira's out of smoke. Bama's got bigger problems. Hi. Now you're in trouble, sir, because what's about to happen to you is, well, it's bad. Let me show you. Now that your buddy, the Alabama, is leaving, you're in trouble. How is that Indianapolis still alive? That's... Honestly, that's a little insulting. Nope, still can't get him over there. Fine. It's all right. Who's got 5-kilometer hydro? Me. Who's gonna murder you? Like the Japanese destroyer pig dog that you are. Me. Who's gonna go up middle and back cap the cap behind you? Me. I want this guy. He's mine. Ah, the good nice got him. Should I go help uppercut the Bama? Let's do it. Since the Palmern seems oh, the Palmern's got him. Yeah, he's going out. Well, we have a nice solid ship lead. This hasn't been the most exciting game in Yorck, given that our destroyers have barely left the spawn area. But we're still here doing our thing, so I'm not going to kvetch too loud. The Palmern's going to bite it. You little bastard, Scharnhorst. You got a reset on me. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Let's get up and go. All right. Yeah, I mean, when there's a German cruiser around, lurking and smoking your destroyer, not a good play. Not the ideal way to walk away with a win. Just saying. Let's see if I can steal this kill from the New Orleans. I lost sight of the Sharn. I should pick him up here. Come on, fire. Come on, fire. Yeah! Oh, they got the New Orleans. If he's going to show me that angle, I'm going to swap to the AP. Oh, no, he's turning out. Okay. If he's going to turn out, then the AP makes no sense. Your shells do not scare me, sir. Now I'm going to swap to the AP. Allow me to show you why. That was not a good hit. Well, we know his heal is down. There we go. Next couple of shells will get him. Goodbye, sir. Just for extra safety. There we go.
Execution style.
Stupid rune. Do you think I didn't know you were there? Come on. You're not the only German cruiser out here, my son. Problem is, he reloads faster than I do. That's a huge problem for me. Now, if I can kill the rune, that's probably really good XP for me. He's the last surviving ship on their team. There we go. You're stuck with that one, sir. Come on, shells. Come on, shells. Ugh, I needed more than that. Yeah, he's about to be out of my range. He's about out of my range. Rune is so good. Rune is such a good tier 9 cruiser. Ship is really, really good. Is he still burning? No, he finally put it out. All right. Well, I'd really love to get up here and claim that guy as a kill. I'd feel much better about my day.
Our victory is in sight.
Suppose if I put an arrow through his eye socket, I'd feel better, right? Gaelron, you're not the only one that has that problem. The scout cruisers and I guess once you've played through the 5 and the 6, Rune is I would like to think Rune is a little less off-putting. She ought to be less off-putting. I will say that once you have... Oh, wow, I think the Buffalo killed him. By the time you get to Rune, you should have a good idea what you're doing. When you first get to Königsberg, it is what is happening. Königsberg and Nuremberg require a different, I don't want to say mindset. I don't even want to say playstyle. You're still a light cruiser, but with your firepower largely concentrated on your stern, in my mind, it changes how you want to position. That's what I'm trying to come up with. For mid-tier light cruisers, Königsberg and Nuremberg lend themselves to a very specific kind of positional play that basically no other mid-tier cruiser really has. I mean, we can sit here and say, oh, kite away, and that's fine, but those ships are literally built for it. They're designed for it. They're intended to be scout cruisers that move out in front of a fleet, spot something, turn around, run home to mama, right, while shooting off the stern. That's literally how those ships were designed and intended to be used. So they play better when you use them that way in World of Warships, to the shock of no one. But it is, if you come to that line from... Really? Top XP for that? So surprised. When you come to the middle of, that Tier 5 and 6 ships from another light cruiser line, let's say the British, just to pick an easy example, they are very different. It's a very different kind of positional mind game you have to play with yourself.